All right, Josh, this is Coach Holtman. Just want to kind of take you through what I see as I watch you pitch. There's a lot of things that we can't really do during the season mechanically. It's just really tough to change mechanics, in the middle of the season. And so there's a lot of things that I think we could work on this off season that could actually make you a pretty decent pitcher. All right, I know you haven't pitched much in the past, but you got a lot of potential. And there's actually just a couple little things that we could work on that actually might make you, more effective in terms of throwing strikes and a little bit more healthy, because I know sometimes your arm bothers you. And I think by looking at this video, we can find some things that might help your arm feel better and make you more consistent in the zone. Okay, so as we take you into hip load, all right, so hip load is when we lift our leg. All right, there's a couple things I look for. First, I want to see this front leg track up towards your back shoulder, all right, which is exactly where it's going. That's good. All right, so front leg to back shoulder, that's good. Okay, second thing, I want to see a slight elevation in your front hip. So if you look, your front hip is slightly elevated, which is also elevating your front shoulder, which is good. Okay, so both of those things are actually really good. All right, you do a nice job of getting your leg moving in the right direction and then getting that front hip slightly elevated. And then if we look from the back, another thing I like to look for is to make sure that this back leg is extended and yours is. All right, you got a little bit of flexion there, but overall that looks pretty good. Okay, so as we move into hip lead, all right, hip lead right about here. Okay, so as we move down the mound, here's what I want you to notice. As we go down the mound, okay, this back leg, which is going straight up and down, okay, if we can get that even more straight up and down, that actually would probably be good, but what we want is this back leg to go straight towards the catcher, all right, and you can see it from this angle too. Okay, if I get you into hip load, and I put a line on this back leg, okay, I'm going to see that back knee track straight in towards the catcher. All right, so your back knee should be going this direction. Okay, if you look at yours, your back knee is not going straight towards the catcher. All right, it's actually kind of going at an angle. All right, so if we watch here, it's actually kind of going that way. All right, your back knee should stay on that red line. Okay, so see how it's going in? Okay, what that means is that you're not using your hips to rotate. All right, and you're not using your butt muscles to drive down the mat. All right, you kind of go up with your leg, and then you go down, and then you go out. All right, this is not a very effective way to drive our legs or drive our body down the mound. Okay, and what happens is, because you come up onto your toe so fast, okay, watch your back foot. Okay, your back foot comes up onto your toe super quick. All right, so your hips kind of swing open and they rotate early. Okay, and what happens is, okay, they rotate early. All right, now you do a great job of staying closed. All right, this isn't a terrible position, all right, with your upper body. But what happens is, because you come up on that toe so fast, your stride looks like it's really short. All right, I think your stride could be a whole other foot longer. All right, now, here's what I don't want you to do. I don't want you to think, oh, Coach Holtman wants me to lengthen my stride. I'm going to try and stride farther. All right, what that's going to do is probably actually make the issue worse. All right, so we need to come up with some drills that help you stay and keep your heel connected to the ground longer, so that way you can use your glutes or use your butt muscles a little bit better. That'll help you rotate more effectively, and then that will lengthen your stride. Okay, so when I say lengthen your stride, that doesn't mean try to physically lengthen your stride by stepping out farther. Okay, what we're going to do is focus on this back foot and how it interacts with the ground, and then also focus on how this back knee tracks towards the catcher, and that in turn should lengthen your stride. Okay, because here's what happens. Look at where your arm is as you get into front foot strike. Okay, so we're right there. Our foot just is hitting the ground. Okay, see where your arm is down here? See how your arm is like in this position? Okay. Your arm, when you get into front foot strike, it should be up. Alright, so what I mean by that is it should be back behind us and then up. It should be here and then up there. Alright, so like up a little circle where your hand should be. Okay, that's where your arm should be. And look where it is here. Alright, it's going down. Which, when you say that your arm hurts all the time, that's why it hurts now. Okay, but the reason your arm is pointing down instead of pointing up like it should be, okay, at this point, I'll draw another arrow. Your arm should be up here, okay, with that red circle being where your hand should be. But the reason your arm is so late to get up is because you rotate off that back foot so soon and your stride's so short that your arm doesn't have time to get up. Okay, so if we can fix your back leg and how that drives you down the mound, all right, that in turn will lengthen your stride, and when that lengthens your stride, it'll give your arm time to get up, and when your arm has time to get up, it will be in a more healthy and stable position. Okay, so that's why it's so important that we fix how this back foot interacts with the ground and how your back leg works. Okay, because it'll make your arm a lot healthier. It'll also help you throw harder. Okay. So if you watch your front leg does a good job of extending on ball release. Okay, we want that front leg to be fully extended as we release the ball, which you have, which is really good. That's one reason why you throw hard. Okay, another reason why you throw hard compared to other people is that you stay back. Okay, so if you look, your weight in your head is behind that center line, or right on that center line, which means you're able to use your body. You use the center of your body pretty well, which is good. Okay, and then as you go into pitch release, you're up and over. All right, but the big thing for you, Josh, is fixing this back leg, all right, and helping strengthen your stride or improving your lateral drive down the mound, because if we're able to improve that lateral drive, your arm will be healthier, okay, and I think you'll be a lot more consistent in the zone. All right, and we won't have these glove side misses, okay, because when your arm's that late to get down, all right, to get up, it can make you really, really inconsistent. All right, so Josh, continue to work this off season. All right, I'll show you some drills and things that we can do that will help you out, because I think you got a lot of potential. So don't give up on pitching, because I think it's something that you could have a future in if we can get a couple of these just small mechanical issues ironed out. All right, let me know if you have any questions.